Hello and welcome to Gena Moon. This is your new timeline reading. Before we jump in, just know that this reading is sponsored by Psychic Source, and I'll tell you all about the amazing offer they have for you at the end of the reading. All right, let's go ahead and tune right in. The energies are very intense during this time, not just for you, but for every single sign of the zodiac, because the planetary movements and alignments are bringing about a lot of change. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's going on for you. And you're starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. Okay. If you see the number 6, 666, 606, there is something here about to harmonize in your life. It's creating some kind of balance where right now you feel like there's a lack thereof. Now, also, I see that something very important will be happening 6 days from today. So pay attention. Because what you have here is something that you thought you had already resolved, gotten rid of, but it's kind of like resurfacing. This is memories of love. So for a lot of you, it is a love reading, not for everybody. For others of you, of course, this could be happening in your family situation. There's love there too. In your career, family, finances, friends, whatever it is. But this is the energy here of reminiscing about the good old days. The good times that you had with a specific person, a job, a situation, an environment that used to be around. But it's the memories that are resurfacing. The memories of that you made together. Now, for some of you, there is something here related to an energy from the past, a past connection, a past timeline. Something here left unsaid, unresolved. For others of you, it's someone here whom you've had an ongoing thing with. This has been some kind of an ongoing situation. It's been there for quite a while. We're going to see. But there are emotions. There are emotions for sure. Let's go ahead and go into every position. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Comment down below. Ooh, we've got to see this one. It's a preliminary message. Okay, we'll put that on the side for now. So as I was saying, I love reading your comments, but more importantly than anything else, make sure that you give the video a thumbs up, because when you like the video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps support me and it helps the channel grow. Now YouTube also has this new thing near the comment section where you can hype the video, give it points, and you also help the video in that way. But preliminary message. You know, I see that you're coming to a juncture point. For some of you, you're already here. You're standing here at the precipice of, okay, there's this new door that's opening. And if you haven't seen it open, it's about to open, because this is all about the future. Patiently planning for the future. Patiently thinking about the past, because now there's this new opportunity, the new door. And a lot of times that's what happens. When you finally see that door open, there's a sudden hesitation. Oh, this thing that you have been dealing with now has a potential to actually be put in the past for good. And that's when these energies start coming up to the surface. To reassess them. To reassess the feelings, the emotions, and your actions. What will you do? Because this man here, he's about to make a decision about his future. We will see. But there's a lot of change happening. Let's see. Oh, another flyer, you guys. Oh, okay. Okay, I mean, I there's nothing I can really do about it. It's out of my control. The energies want to communicate with you. And so here we are. The past, yet again. As we're talking about the new door for the future, the past again. Now it's interesting because you're in the middle of something new and something that has been, like I said. It's the emphasis on that energy again. And I feel that these memories are coming up to the surface because there's something deeper there. And you're getting again the number 6. Something here energetically wants to harmonize. For some of you, there's a person from the past that's showing up in your reading, or that you have been dealing with. The memories are coming through. For others, it's a brand new kindred soul, kindred spirit that you are about to meet. And that decision is between that past connection, what has been, and this new one. Because this new one is bringing up those sensations of the past one because it's feeling so familiar. Why? I feel that if it's a new connection for some of you, it's because you guys have met in a past lifetime. But for some, it's the past, right? We will see. We will see. We will clarify. Now, a few energies coming through. You could be dealing with the sign of Gemini. I see the sign of Leo. Of course, it could be any other sign of the zodiac. These are just some that are coming through right now. But at the bottom of the deck, you're trying to stay strong. You're trying to be strong. You're trying to keep it together. Because there's a part of you that, yes, even though the memories of the past, missing that person, even them energetically coming in, missing you, there's still that awareness of the fact that you guys are very different. There are differences between you and this outside energy, person, place thing. And I feel that right now you're trying to keep it together, stay strong, because it's almost as if this energy, this person, it's like it's got some kind of control over you. It's like pulling you towards it. I feel that you are someone here for this person situation who is able to really make them feel at ease. And the way that they do that for you is by being a little difficult, being a little different. So it's kind of interesting because even though the differences are showing up, what actually makes this bond stronger, deeper, even though it's a little challenging, are those differences. Now, I see that for you, right now, the emotions are rising. They're coming up to the surface. And this is not an easy decision. Why? Again, you're getting the number 6. Something here wants to harmonize before you actually let it go. It's challenging for you to really move on, to really let it go. Yeah, maybe on the surface, you have moved on in your own way. But what this is saying is that emotionally, there's something still there. Because it hasn't been easy for you to fully just move on, let it go, clean slate. Now, the outside energy, right here, right now, the reason why there's this energy of reminiscing about the past, about the good old days, has come up twice, is because this other energy, person, place, or thing, is also feeling the same way you are. Even though for some of you guys, there may be a period of separation, or just kind of like, I see trying to give it a break. This person is restless. They're not able to rest. They're not able to sleep. They're overthinking it. They're overthinking it. And it's challenging for this person to also energetically stay away. What's interesting is that also the both of you are not acknowledging those feelings right now. Because right now, it's up here. It's in the energy of thinking, overthinking, memories, right? But there's some kind of suppression of the emotion or denial of it. Because why do these emotions want to just surface? It's kind of like they're boiling already underneath the surface. I see that you actually, on your side, you've tried to move on. Like, you've really tried. You've disengaged in your own way. But this person hasn't even taken the first step. It may seem like they have, because I feel like they've actually been a lot more quiet than you. A lot more reserved about what's going on with them than you. Now, in the recent past, I see that for you, you felt like you were on your way towards something successful. You wanted to achieve something with someone or something in the recent past. Whether this energy is tied together or it's a completely different thing, only you know. And we will also find out when we clarify. But for right now, I see that for you, you were pursuing something. You felt like you were getting the validation, the attention, and so therefore you kept moving. You kept giving, you kept trying. Now, I see that the outside energy in the recent past, they were a little stuck. They were a little bit stuck in not being able to make a decision. This person, place, thing, whatever, they were just kind of like, living in their own delusion of whatever this was. And even though they knew that they had to make some kind of a decision, they still didn't. It wasn't easy for them to. I feel that part of the reason why is because this individual person energy was in denial of something. They were denying some aspect of the connection, of you, of the situation, not wanting to see it for what it really was. We're going to see what that's all about. But right now in the present energies, you are coming through wanting to work something out, wanting to negotiate, talk it out. Whether this is, love, a project, but I feel that this has to do with what you want right now, something that you want. And this outside energy right now, they're coming through as they really want this too. There's a spark there from their side. On their side, I see the spark. I see passion. There's that willingness to want to take action towards you. Because the sparks are flying, the chemistry is there. And I sense that this individual isn't really thinking something through like you are. I'm sensing that you, on your side, you want something a lot more stable. You're coming through as more stable, seeking something more stable, asking those questions. While they're coming through as, let's just give it a go. Not really thinking it through. This could be on their side a lot of physical attraction, chemistry that doesn't really allow them to think it through. But I see that your feet are more on the ground than theirs, for sure. Now, in the near future, your future self is coming in and saying, hey, listen up. There's a situation that you have been avoiding. You've been making up excuses as to why you're holding back, why you're holding off. And this is creating a lot of tension. I mean, look at this woman. She's stuck there. Seemingly stuck. But your future self is telling you, you have the answer. You already know what to do about the situation. to set your soul free, to liberate yourself, you already know the answer. But I see that in the near future, you're going to have a tendency to revert back to old ways. You know, letting fears, doubts, and insecurities take over your mind. And the reason why this is happening is because this outside energy in the near future is coming through very intensely. There's something here where one or both of you isn't fully conscious in the near future that you're holding back. But something here that has gone unspoken, it's going to come up. It's going to be felt energetically. That's exactly why there's this energy here of, are you willing to allow yourself to communicate, to see what's right in front of you? Because there's a choice to be made here in the near future. Is this person aligned with what you want out of the connection, situation, involvement, association? Because it's going to feel very destined. It's going to feel like it's meant to be. That's how intense it's going to feel. And right now, these memories, these emotions are coming up in order to help with this decision. So let's go ahead and tune into the clarifiers. First, I want to clarify why this is challenging you right now. Right, okay. Could be Pisces energy, could be Leo energy, doesn't have to be, but again, I feel that with the High Priestess reversed, part of your challenge, because we're clarifying your energy here, is that you know inside of you, you have not really spoken out. You've made some decisions based on a point in your life when you were listening to your mind rather than your intuition. But right now, you're finding it challenging because when these memories come up, for some, they're already surfacing, about to. It's going to have you question, because you're going to start to see the situation from a different perspective, from the perspective of your intuition, from the perspective of your emotions. Because in that moment, whatever it is that happened is happening, you automatically went here. You processed those emotions up here. And these emotions aren't to be, or they're not meant to be processed here. They're meant to be felt. So I see that when that happens, you're going to get a lot more information. Different information about the truth. You will become enlightened. There will be the light being shed on the real, honest truth about this matter. And wherever it is that you've been feeling confused, like, what's going to happen, fear, doubt, insecurity, you're going to get clarity. And for some of you, it's already happening, but you're not sure which one is right and which one is not. Which one is the true information that's surfacing? Is it the one that you told yourself, or is it the one that's coming through right here, right now? Because there's a part of this truth that brings with it not only honesty, clarity, but also a sense of excitement, a sense of joy, happiness. For some, it's some kind of communication. The communication could come through a message, something that you see, some kind of information. Of course, for most of you, it's your intuition. But let's go ahead and see this other outside energy. What is this all about? Okay. Now, it could be Taurus, Libra, doesn't have to be, whatever other sign this is, but this outside energy is still dealing with the pain. They haven't let it go. Like I said, they're still there. If anything, you've made more progress than they have. But again, the mirror. All of these swords trying to make sense of emotions. You can't really logically make sense of an emotion. It just is. And they're trying to do exactly the same, because I see that what's challenging for this person, not only is it the pain, the heartbreak, for some it's a separation, whether it's happening between you two, has happened, will be happening, or it's something that they have not yet healed from their own past. But I feel that for a lot of you, it's between you two. And part of that pain has to do with something that they also wanted growth in. But it did not grow in the way that they wanted it to grow. I see that there's a little bit of a challenge with regards to intimacy. It's like between both you and this individual, this connection, association, it's bringing out, based on all these, your deepest vulnerabilities and insecurities. And I also see that there has been a lack of compassion, a lack of caring, a lack of allowing for these emotions to come up to the surface. Because the Empress showing up here is the representation that someone here, and I feel like it's both, you guys have been very much so in your masculine energy, not wanting to show feelings, not wanting to show emotions, wanting to be in control of those feelings, those passions, those emotions. And that is what's creating a lot of this challenge. Because what I see here at the bottom is that there could be progress and movement forward. But there is some delay. It's being delayed. Because there isn't an acknowledgement of the real truth of those emotions, those feelings that, I mean, I was going to say want to come out, but at this point they're out. They're there. They're here right now in this reading. Now, this is getting very deep. We will move into the extended for sure and clarify and get all of these little details. But before we do that, let's go ahead and get a final message here. Yep, of course. And here we have part of the answer. You know, when people are accustomed, because of their past, because of their childhood, because of whatever situation, experience they haven't yet healed, when they're used to being rejected, maybe someone here felt abandoned, abandonment issues, was made to feel at some point in their life like they were never good enough, when they finally find a person who can potentially bring that loving side that they never had out of them, if they haven't yet healed, what happens is they usually revert back to what's familiar, which is lack, which is not feeling worthy enough, pushing love away, pushing opportunities away, because they don't feel good enough for something better. And so what you have here for this reading is self-sabotage. But of course, why else would this be happening? Withholding love from you, I withheld love from myself because of self-doubt. So again, the emotions are there. And as you can see, this man's head, it's cut open in half. And the top of his head is being balanced out by that little ball in the middle. That means that I feel that both of you guys are doing this. Trying to balance out those emotions, like I said, up here. And they don't belong there. They belong right here. But you're trying to make sense of them. And it's not that they're rejecting you, that you're rejecting them. It's that you're rejecting yourselves. You're rejecting happiness. You're rejecting wholeness. The self-doubt is huge as to why this is being so challenging right now. Now, we're going to dive deep, like I said, because this is getting really, really interesting. I mean, beyond interesting. But in the extended, I'm going to dive deeper into all of these details. We're going to also clarify these positions, and we're also going to tune into who this person is, their subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how the situation is all going to turn out and unfold for you, what will be the final result, and we will end the reading with any guidance messages for you from Spirit. So if you want to check out the link to the extended, you can find that link down in the description box below. And I've also pinned it in the first comment that is down below as well. If you would like a personal reading, if you feel like this is more so a personal matter that you need clarity on, then you can also book a personal reading. The links are also down there. For now, I'll see you in the extended. Now, also stay tuned because I do have an amazing offer for you guys from Psychic Source. You guys, it's truly an amazing offer. I'm not just saying that. Some of you guys have asked me which psychics do I recommend. I do recommend a few. One of them, her name is Pixie. She is amazing. Another one, her name is Zamara. You can see it on the screen here, their names. So again, if you want to check that out, stay tuned. That is up next. I'll tell you all about this offer. But for now, I'll see you in the extended. I'd like to take a moment to thank today's sponsor, Psychic Source. They've been around for over 35 years, and they are one of the most trusted psychic services out there. Now, you all know that I do readings myself, and honestly, I was very curious to know. So I went ahead and I called one of their advisors just to get some clarity. And yes, it did help me confirm what I already knew within me. Because you are my loyal viewers, they're offering you 40 minutes for only $19.80. That's literally less than 20 bucks, you guys. And during the 40 minutes, you can connect with as many advisors as you want. This way you can have different perspectives from different advisors. So if you want to try this out, just click on the first link that's down in the description box below. Or you can visit trypsychicsource.com/Gena Moon. Make sure that you spell my name correctly because that is your code, Gena Moon. A big thank you to Psychic Source for sponsoring today's video. Here's how to use your special offer code. Click on the direct link that's down in the description box below or visit www.trypsychicsource.com/Gena Moon. Once you're on the Psychic Source website, click on Get a Reading. Then it'll take you to the offer page. The check mark should already be on the first offer, which is $19.80 for 30 minutes plus 10 free. That's your special offer. Then make sure it says in green letters below, promo code Gena Moon applied, no spaces. That should already be automatically applied for you. If it's not, you can go ahead and apply it. Then enter your email address, password, date of birth, answer the questions and check mark below if you'd like, then click on the red button, proceed to payment. Once you have an account, you can select to get a reading with any available advisor of your choice via phone, chat, video, and you can schedule your appointment for later as well. You can ask specific questions or things like, what are the key lessons I'm meant to learn in this lifetime? What areas of my life should I focus on at this moment for personal growth? What can you tell me about my current relationships, money, love, career, family? You can ask anything you want and get the answers revealed to you instantly. All right, that's it. Enjoy your special Psychic Source offer. Respect is non-negotiable. Red flags, those are warnings. You're not supposed to climb them. Who in the world told you that unconditional love means unconditional tolerance? To watch the full video, visit my new YouTube channel, Nova Sky Society. Link in description and pinned comment below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And remember to share this video with somebody who needs it, especially if you feel like it could help them. Watch your moon and Venus signs for love and emotions, your sun and rising ascendant sign for personal growth and alignment, also for career matters, and your Jupiter and Mars for action, purpose, and expansion. And to catch up on all of your readings for your zodiac sign, click on the left side to watch your zodiac playlist. Click on the video on the right side to watch your next reading. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.